the little things, I guess. Like, if I hear a song, I knew he would know who sang it or whatever. I'd give him a call. Hey, Daddy, what's the song again, you know? And he always made the best French toast and the best spaghetti. So I kind of miss that because he never really taught me how to make it. And the last time I was over with him, he made it for me. He made me French toast, and I asked him how he made it so good because I could never get mine to taste so good. He's like, you just have to put some love into it. Guitars, sunflowers, trains, and suns and moons for some reason. I was really young, maybe 6 or 7. My dad had a garden, and then he also had sunflowers, and he always really liked sunflowers, and I don't know, it just always reminded me of him. Since my sister and I were really young, he was always playing guitar all the time. Every time we were over at his house, he was either playing some kind of music or there was always music playing. And that's just how we grew up. So it was just always really important. The Doors was a big one. We watched the Doors movie like a million times together. My parents were divorced when I was 4, and my sister and I didn't really like being around him, and we never really knew why, but every time he would come pick us up from daycare or my grandma's house, we'd always cry because we didn't want to be around him. We never understood why. I don't know. He would never hurt us or anything like that, but he was sometimes kind of abusive towards our mom, kind of emotionally, not physically abusive. Depression was the main thing, and that's why he drank, to get away from things, and which was worse in the end because it was just hurting him a lot more. He wouldn't care to come see me or want me over anymore. Whenever I was over, he was just drunk, so he didn't really pay attention to me. And I would want to spend time with him, but it didn't seem like he cared. I guess my sister went into his bathroom and he saw some like white substance on a mirror or something, and she freaked out, and then we confronted him about it, and he didn't really want to talk about it. And it was hard because we were scared for him, but we couldn't get him to talk about it. It was a Sunday, March 13th, and I worked that day, and I worked till close, which means you work an hour after, and so I got out of work at 7 something. I was driving around because sometimes I like to drive around, and I got a call from my aunt, my mom's sister, and she said, Alyssa, you need to call your mom right now. And I said, what's wrong? And she said, there's something wrong with your dad. I was kind of shaky, and my vision started getting really weird, so I knew I really had to get home or pull over or something. By the time I got home, Jesse was home, my boyfriend. I was already upset and crying, and he said, Alyssa, I need to tell you this. He said, I think your dad might be dead. He told me that they probably couldn't say if he was dead or not because paramedics can't pronounce someone dead. So they were just kind of waiting on that. And then we got the call from my mom, and he was pronounced dead. Of course you have your bad times, but you don't really remember. I mean, you remember the bad times, but you don't really focus on the bad times, because you want to remember someone for the good. He was very, very intelligent, very gifted with music, and caring. I feel that he's not in pain anymore in any kind of way, physically or mentally. So I just say it's okay that you passed away.